Hi there, I am Oda and welcome to the CraftWorks SMP. Today I would like to talk about pumpkins. That's right, pumpkins. Cucurbita pepo. A member of the gourd family, natively found in the warmer regions of the Americas. They are a popular and beloved species of squash that people will often hollow out and carve funny faces in. And even on some holidays, they'll be illuminated by candles to add to the holiday celebrations. And the most important aspect of these beloved pumpkins is that they can be cooked down, made into a custard, and combined with warm autumn spices to make a delicious pumpkin pie. But as beloved as these pumpkins are, they have become a scourge on the face of the CraftWorks SMP. As I mentioned before, these started showing up around people's properties. They were on my property and on the bridge, but the latest atrocity is right there. This is a giant, massive pumpkin floating in the air right above the marketplace. This is an abomination. We must figure out the pumpkin perpetrator and bring them to justice. So as you can see, these pumpkins are all over the place. So here's Zinkberg's property, pumpkins, all over. Impala's property, pumpkins. L's property, pumpkins. Everywhere there's pumpkins. Yeah, Sky, you get dark. This is a dark day on the CraftWorks SMP. Even Lane's riverboat, pumpkins. Ah yes, just like the lifting clouds, we must free this server from the pumpkin scourge. And I am determined to figure out who is doing this and to put a stop to it. The city streets were quiet that evening, as if darkness had swallowed them whole. A thick, brooding fog hung in the air, and my steps echoed on the wet pavement. I was MC Oda, a private eye with a knack for trouble. I had seen my fair share of it, but nothing could prepare me for what was coming my way. This was a case unlike any other. The dame who walked into my office was a real looker. A cascade of auburn hair framed her troubled face, and her emerald eyes held fear like a vice grip. She clutched a torn pumpkin leaf in her trembling hand. She was convinced the pumpkins were more than what they seemed, that they were watching, multiplying, and sprouting in places they shouldn't. The flicker of my desk lamp cast eerie shadows as I took a drag from my cigarette, my fingers tracing the rim of my glass, half-empty bottle of bourbon within reach. She whispered, her voice barely rising above a murmur. "Mr. Oda, I need your help," she says. This was a woman with a story to tell, a story that sounded like something out of a twisted dream. The pumpkins, the symbols of harvest and warmth, had become a nightmare, an invasion of the bizarre. My eyes, sharp as a switchblade, bore into her as I took another drag from my cigarette. The city outside felt cold, unforgiving. "Talk to me, sweetheart," I said. "What's got you spooked? Pumpkins don't usually ruffle feathers." The dame, nervous and trembling, began to spill her tale. It was a tale that would lead me down a twisted path where the lines between reality and nightmare blur. The rain outside intensified, a cacophonous symphony that underlined the unease in the room. "It's different this year, Mr. Oda," she said to me. "The pumpkins, they've multiplied. They sprouted everywhere, and they're watching us, I swear." I leaned forward in my worn-out leather chair, my world now entangled in a mystery stranger than I'd faced before. The rain continued to drum against the window, and I took a deep swig of bourbon. It was time to delve into a nightmarish world of pumpkins, deception, and a darkness deeper than the city's own shadows. "All right," I said. "Let's find out what's lurking behind these pumpkin vines. We're in this together till the bitter end." And so, with the rain as my backdrop and mystery as my companion, I began my journey into the heart of a chilling enigma, a pumpkin invasion. A world where nightmares become real and secrets darker than the night are waiting to be uncovered. Well, hey, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little clip there. I had a lot of fun putting that together. And of course, during that time lapse, I built this awesome private detective's office. So let me show you around just a little bit here. So this is the, well, let's start outside. Just close your eyes, there you go. So this is the outside here. This is the front of the building. This is loosely inspired by a Lego set that I found online. And as far as just like the colors and the shapes and stuff, that's where I got that from. Thought this would look nice kind of sitting on the street, so I put it here next to these other modern buildings. So this right here is Millie's post office, a very modern building. And of course this is her enchanting building here. And I thought that just kind of coming down this street, this was a perfect spot for it. I really like how the front came out. The sides and the back are pretty plain. I mean, besides the texturing of the different blocks, they're really just flat walls. Nothing too much to see there. Eventually, I think probably on this back, I'll probably put some kind of fire escape or something. Maybe a couple paintings as graffiti. You know, something to just kind of break that up a little bit. Maybe on this side, for now, maybe I'll just grow some large oak trees and just kind of hide it until somebody else maybe builds a larger building here next to it. So I like how this exterior came out, but I'm actually really more proud of the interior. I got my little sign here, MC Oda, private investigator. Fun fact, the word investigator is too long to fit on one of these signs. It's I can get investigato. So this is the waiting room and reception area of my office. This is where a receptionist would sit and greet my clients as they come in the door. And the receptionist would have everything at their disposal. They've got a notepad here, they've got a book there of appointments, and they've got tons of books and paperwork on the shelves behind them. Over here, there's a nice little waiting area for our clients so they can wait until the detective is ready for them. And then we just have other decor here. We've just got like cabinets here with files and stuff. And we got a little book here. There's nothing in the book right now. It's just decorative. I might use this to maybe log clients or something. We'll see. One little detail I did on these windows, and you're going to notice it's more noticeable upstairs. These are kind of like blinds. I kind of thought these kind of looked like blinds, like the slats of a blind, but these are all obviously pulled all the way to the top. And upstairs, you're going to see them on the windows upstairs as well, and some of those are actually down a little bit. And I think the effect was actually pretty cool. Well, speaking of upstairs, let's go ahead and go upstairs and see what the office looks like. So this is my office. I kind of felt like this kind of looked like a good kind of noir detective's office, just kind of, it's messy, just slammed full of boxes and books and paper and files. And I've got this wall over here where I'm going to be tracking all of the suspects of the pumpkin invasion. And of course, as you can see right now, pretty much everyone on the server is a likely suspect, and I only know there's one innocent person, and of course that's me. I'm going to be able to use this office to get to the bottom of this pumpkin invasion, and hopefully we'll start some interviews pretty soon, and we'll have those coming up in the next few episodes. This is my desk, so this is where the client would sit, and I kind of like this. It's a little intimidating. It's right up against the desk. They got a light right here in their eyes, and with me, I can stand here behind the desk, and I can kind of intimidate them, or stand over them a little bit. I can put things in here that I want to talk to them about, and I thought this kind of had a nice feel to it. So as I was saying about the windows, this is what I did with the blinds. At first, it kind of looks like they're boarded up, but when you kind of think about the like the Venetian blinds with the slats, right? This one's pulled all the way to the top. This one's like halfway down, and this one's fully down. And that's kind of the look I was trying to go with that. And I think it's once you're told what it is, it's pretty effective. I think it came out pretty nice. Yeah, other than that, this is the rest of the office. Like I said, it's just kind of full of files and books. And yeah, I think this will be a nice place to investigate people and intimidate the heck out of them and come to some conclusions and get this pumpkin mystery solved. So I wanted to talk to you about a few more things that I did this week. We have a Halloween area going on over there, and we actually had a little carnival the other day. And me and Horse and Pfeffer will ride over to that area right now to kind of show you what's going on. But before I go, I want to show you a quick time lapse of the Bobbing for Apples game that I made. So this is a game that I invented. This is purely 100% from my brain. I made it last year, so if you were watching my videos last year around this time, you would have seen it there as well. But it's a game based on the idea of bobbing for apples, you know, a fun autumn activity that's usually done, you know, during Halloween festivals and stuff. And in this, I basically have a well, and in that well, we're going to eject apples into it, and they're going to show up in a maze of tunnels that's underneath the well. And the contestants have to jump down in there and swim through the tunnels and try to pick up as many apples as they can before they run out of breath and die. It's a really fun game, and I'm going to show you a very quick time lapse on me building it, and you're going to see kind of how that maze of tunnels comes together. And when that's over, we'll be over there at the Halloween area ready to show you what's going on. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, here we are at the entrance of the Halloween Carnival. Let me go ahead and tie up Horse and Pfeffer here so we can just take a stroll through the area. Right here at the beginning, this is Millie's pumpkin patch. This is incredible. I love, love, love this pumpkin patch. She made these awesome Halloween themed trees. The color kind of reminds me of candy corn a little bit. And yes, I'm one of those weirdos who really likes candy corn. But yeah, this area looks great, and you can go check out Millie's channel for how she built this and her thoughts behind it and everything. She's got a nice little stand here. This is a fantastic area, and it's a perfect entrance into our Halloween area. Millie also built this bridge. She was busy. And this bridge is really cool, but even cooler is like this little pond down here. This is just fantastic. This just has such a great look and feel to it. It's immersive. I love these cattails. Those are just fantastic. And down on this side of the river, she's got these nice little spiky dripstones here, kind of causing a little bit of a barrier here and looking kind of intimidating and cool. So she did an awesome job on this bridge as well. And then this is the entrance to the Halloween area, and I believe Elle did this. If I'm mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But this looks pretty awesome. It's kind of spooky. She's got these awesome little heads and stuff, and these little beware signs and these broken chains and stuff. And that really kind of just starts bringing in the little creep factor, which is pretty awesome. We walk down this little entranceway here. We got it kind of lined it with mangrove trees to give it kind of a spooky feel. And we got some little booths and stuff here. This is a little fortune-telling booth that I believe Elle put together as well. And we can get some awesome fortunes out of this. Let me see if I can get one here. You'll be fortunate with this fortune. That's awesome. I love it. She had some really funny, clever fortunes in there for us to draw. Coming down into the courtyard here, we have some fun and games that we did. Lane built this awesome archery game. You can check that out on his channel. You can see how he built it. And whenever you get a bullseye, you get some fireworks and stuff, and that's really, really cool. Over here, Impala did a hay maze, which is pretty awesome, and it's actually a timed maze, and I did amazing. I did it in, well, unfortunately I showed you that time first. I did it in 3 minutes and then was quickly showed up by Lane, who did it in 1 minute and 16, who was quickly showed up by Tobe, who did it in 1 minute and 1 second. The man's a beast. Don't mess with Tobe. Speaking of Tobe, he made this awesome pumpkin pie eating contest. Tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. This looks exactly like a flashy carnival stage for a pie eating contest. This is just incredible. He captured the look and feel of this to a T. This is just amazing. And actually on his channel, not only does he feature an episode of him building this and playing it, but he also did a tutorial on how to build it. So if you want this in your world, you can see how he did it, and you can build this and have fun with your friends. But this is very cool. He kind of put a little bush here so you can kind of sit here and take some damage so you can get hungry. And then you have to eat pies. You actually have to eat them out of the dispenser. So everybody has to eat 9 pies before the game is over. And if you get them first, you win. It's a lot of fun to play. Very, very cool game. Awesome, awesome build. I absolutely love this build. Another thing over here we have is I believe again this is Elle, and she did a scarecrow building contest, and I believe that she will be judging these on her channel. So you need to go check out Elle's channel, and that's Elle. Her name in game is Baby Unicorn. We call her Elle. So find Baby Unicorn down in the list of channels and go check her out. She should be putting up a contest to judge these scarecrows where you can vote on which one you think is the best. I'll show you real quick. Mine is this crazy. I called it Oda's Hula Horror. It kind of looks like a little bit of a hula girl kind of thing with the grass skirt and all of that. But the head is kind of lifted up with all the pumpkin guts kind of coming out of it, which is where the horror part comes in. And I just thought that was a really fun build. It's clever. And I can tell you, it did not start out this way. What I first built, I didn't like at all, and then I just kept tweaking and playing with it until it came into this. So that was a bit of art out of accident, I guess you could call it. But yeah, everybody else's scarecrows are amazing, and maybe if you can check out their channels, you can watch them build their scarecrows as well. And down here, the pinnacle of our area is this awesome stage that E made. This is Empress Little Bit. This is incredible. This build is amazing. This really does look like curtains, and the way that the banners make it look like the folds in the curtain. This is really cool, but this is actually a game. This is the game Mafia, where it's kind of like an Among Us type thing. There's like, a bad guy or two, and everyone else is trying to suss out who the bad guy is. and they're putting people to death, hoping that they get the bad guys, and the bad guys are hoping that they're the ones left standing. It's really fun. It's a fun, deductive social game, and E did such an amazing job building it. Again, check out her channel for the details, but she built the whole thing behind it with all these little rooms where people can go in and see what roles they're playing, and she can talk to people individually to see what their actions are going to be. And then everybody can, whenever everyone's done, they can kind of come up on this stage and discuss it, and the people who we think are guilty will be standing in these little boxes where they can be judged, and E can kill us if she needs to. But yeah, that's an incredible build too, so check out E's channel for that. Again, that's Empress Littlebit. We call her E, and you're really going to enjoy her channel. She is hilarious. So that brings us to my apple bobbing game. So this is the one that you just saw the time lapse of. This is the well. This is a little bit of a close-up of the details of it, which is pretty nice. Kind of like this here. And if you look down in the well, you can kind of see there's, the little bit of light. There's some sea pickles and some lichen and stuff in there. And I even have, over here, I even have a little rotten Oda head, a little Oda zombie head. Kind of gross, but kind of cool. So let me go ahead and at least put my helmet on for this and my boots so that I can move around under the water here a little bit. So as the well's sitting here, there's nothing. You just come down here and the walls are all blank. This is something that I added that I didn't have in there last year. And basically whenever I turn the game on, which is through a switch that is hidden under this door. So you just heard some pistons go, so that turned the game on. And essentially what that did was that opened up these little trap doors. And I know it's very hard to see. It's very dark down here. That's the intention of it. It's supposed to be dark and intimidating. And you're going through these tunnels, and you try to get to the end. And I'm already lost. There we go. Yeah, it's very difficult, and it's very fun. Yep. So normally, whenever you play, you go in with nothing on you, no armor or anything, and so all you have is your normal amount of breath that you have, and then the damage that you take once that breath is gone to make it back to the surface with all the apples. But this game is a lot of fun. I think everybody really enjoyed it. We had some fun with it. A couple people died in the well. I'm not going to name any names, but they know who they are. But it was tons of fun had by all. We had a great time with this, and there's plenty of apples down there, so we can keep playing this all year round anytime we want to. Yeah, so this is our Halloween area. Again, we had our little carnival the other day, and it was a lot of fun. And I think right now I'm going to just show you a couple of clips from some of the games. I'm not going to show you too much. You can go to everyone else's channels for more things. But I'll probably show you a couple runs in the well here, and I'll probably show you my run in the maze. Yep, so anyway, let me go ahead and show you a couple of those clips, but be sure to stick around. There's one or two other things that I did do this week that I want to show you before I go. And I'll see you in a moment. All right, so I'm first.
Good luck.
Good luck, Oda.
Here goes.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. I feel like we need the Jaws music going on right now.
Yeah.
He's got at least two.
I've got horror violins right now.
Three.
Gosh.
Da-da, da-da.
Oh, God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't find my way out of this one.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
Come on, Oda. Come on, Oda.
Come on, you're almost
Oh.
here.
Come on.
Breathe,
Oh.
Hey.
How many did you get?
3.
Nice.
Guys, sorry.
All right.
It was traumatic down there. I lost some memories.
No, it is dramatic.
Stop breathing for a minute.
I don't think I breathed like when I did that.
Oh my gosh.
You can get a
it is,
reminder
like,
from E.
so dark.
I literally breathed when E said to breathe.
Well, it's because my sister Izzy, she knows when I'm in water in Minecraft because then I'll start gasping.
Oh,
And she'll
God.
just
Wow,
lean
Oda's
over and
going
like,
for
please
it.
breathe.
He's pushing it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you died for a second.
Oh my gosh.
I only got 6
your
on that
body, like,
run for a
flailing.
total of 9.
Ah.
Yeah, so we had a lot of fun in our Halloween carnival, and if you want to see more of those games, you can see those at everyone else's channel. We also played some other games in the meantime. We played PvP in Lane's Arena. And we also did ABBA fishing over here at Impala's Docks. Those were a lot of fun as well, and you can go check out everyone else's channels for some of those details. So one thing I did here at my house this week that I wanted to show you is I kind of fixed this hill that I was on. So this hill that I'm on was just solely dirt. And one thing I noticed was that if you were to stand over on that side of the bay here, and you looked across, that spruce and dark stone of Impala's Docks kind of blended in with the dirt on the side of this hill. And you can kind of see, looking from this end, that zinc kind of put up this retaining wall here, and that kind of helped break up that brown from the dirt, and it really made those docks stand out. So I want to do a similar thing on my side to get rid of this massive dirt hill. So I basically turned the entire hill into stone, or at least most of it, but not just stone. I kind of decorated it up a little bit. So I'm going to fly out here in free cam and really give you a good view of this. Check that out. So let's first take the far shot here. So yeah, so when you're looking at it from this side, it really helps those docks stand out because they're not up against a big brown background. So from this distance, it looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like some mottled stone. You see a few little water features and some green going down, which is pretty nice. So let's take a closer view. We fly over the lake here, and yeah, this is looks really, really detailed. I use lots of different stone types in this. This was very tedious. I did it one block at a time. This is not a technique I've ever done before. I've never done anything like this in my history of Minecraft. Zinkberg, who again lives over in that house right there, he came over and he kind of showed me a couple of techniques. He did like a little kind of this part of the wall right here, and kind of just showed me some techniques, and then I kind of took what he showed me and what he taught me, and I kind of ran with it, and I did the rest of this side of the hill. I brought it up around this side of the hill. We kind of made the entire hill stone at this point. You know, I kept some greenery kind of coming down on these little ledges here, and then I kind of pulled that stone along this side here, and it turns back into dirt at this point here. I even made a little stone sitting on the beach over here. But along with all the stone and the greenery, there's like little nooks and crannies in here. Like there's this little cave right here. There's this little kind of one right here, which is kind of actually my favorite. I love standing in there and looking out over the ocean. And again, some of these little water features and stuff. So yeah, I think this came out really nice. Again, this is not something I've ever done before in my history of playing Minecraft. So I think this turned out really well. It was very, very detailed. It's very, very tedious. I do not have a time lapse of this because I didn't do it in one go. I kind of did this a little bit at a time, probably in like 7 or 8 different seatings. So I would kind of log on. I'd kind of do a little bit for about 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so, and then I would take a break and do something else. And eventually it got itself all done. And whenever I was working on this thing, I think whenever I was starting to work on this front side here, Lane came by to do a little project, and I joined him on that. So I want to show you a little bit of that before I go. So let me cut to that, and I will see you in a few minutes. So now I'm thinking as the top here. Regular stone there. So I'm thinking.
Hey, Oda, you home?
Oh, hey, I'm out back.
Okay, I'm on the way. Just tying my horse up with horse and pepper.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you know, living the dream.
Yeah, nice. What you up to this evening?
You know, just about to go break into the nether roof.
Ooh, nether roof, huh?
Oh, yeah, I was going to see if you wanted to join.
Dude, you know, seriously, I could use a break from this. I've been at this for a couple hours.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty sweet, though. I really like how you've got this looking.
Oh, thank you. This is not something I've ever done before, and it's definitely been a challenge. My plan here is to so you see how over there it's kind of more dirt, and then the stone creeps up, and then the stone is going to kind of come up to the surface here.
Yeah.
And wrap around this way, but then probably about here it's going to taper down kind of sharp down to here.
Yeah.
And then most of this front face will be stone as well.
Right. Break up some of that dirt from the spruce that's over there.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you stand here and now look at the dock, you can see that that retaining wall that Zinc put up. It kind of breaks up that spruce on dirt look.
Right.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to do kind of the same thing from the other angle to help make those docks really stand out. because they look
Right.
because they look awesome.
They do look awesome, and Paula did great with that.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, so nether roof. Yes.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a great idea.
I've got all the materials on me to actually go and do this.
Ooh, really? So
Yeah.
awesome. Do you need me to bring anything else? Do you need an extra obsidian or flint and steel or anything?
Well, maybe the
Or-
flint and steel. I've got everything but the flint and steel.
Okay, yeah, because we're probably going to have to break and relight some portals at some point.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring.
Let's see. I got my super ultra high tech enchanted flint and steel. So are you thinking that we're going to go ahead and put the spawn portal on the roof, and then people
That's
can
kind of
just
what I'm-
access down here through like a ladder or something?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, probably for the best. Probably be safer than spawning in down here around ghasts and everything.
Right. Now, do you know if these coordinates right here perfectly match the ones on the surface?
I do not.
You know what? Let me go check those coordinates. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay. Hey, what was that?
Oh, that was me over here angering the wildlife.
Oh. I just assumed it was being shot at me. Yeah, see, this portal is... Well, it's off by a little bit.
Huh.
Now, how confident are you that when we get up on that roof, we're not going to get stuck?
I am fairly confident. I've done this many times, and I have an abundance of materials here, so hopefully we should have enough to get back down if we need to.
Are you... Okay, that confident?
I'm starting to have second thoughts here, Oda.
Well, you know, when you team up with me, nothing ever goes wrong, so... Oh, I just shot
Oh
somebody!
no! Oh no! Nothing. We don't accidentally kill a zombie villager.
Never. So I already have like a little, right back here around this corner, I have a little thing going up. It's almost to the roof. Ooh, that one right there is
That is-
126.
Yeah, we need one above it.
Oh wow, it's harder to find one of these than I thought it would be.
I've never really struggled this hard to find one.
It's weird. Let's see.
All right, I found one.
Ooh, where are you? You're over here.
Yeah,
and,
right.
and it's accessible pretty well.
Yeah, right
Let's
there.
see.
All right, grab the ladders. I just threw you a few ender pearls too. Didn't know if you had any or not, but
Nope, I did not actually, and I've tried, but I haven't been able to get any.
oh, I've had like, wait,
Dude, no.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
whoa. Okay.
There we go. I'm here.
Okay, so now what? You get up in the corner, you just throw it right at the corner?
Yep.
Woo!
There you go. All right, so right here.
So that square is 13.3. Awesome.
Yep.
So that's our square down.
All right. So
Now let's see. Well, let's
is-
see first where the portal's going to be. So that's going to be on 13. So if we make the portal right, those two line up with the what's in the overworld. Cool.
All right, and then your flint and steel.
So this should.
Okay, and now
Well, actually, here.
the moment of truth.
Yeah. I'll stay up here.
All right, so good news is it works.
Woo! Nice. Awesome. Cool.
All
And
right,
that
so
will be our
now-
way down.
Yep. So now we have to make sure that we do this right.
Okay, so that piston is on the block that we
Yeah,
want it to break. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you might want to stand back.
Should have my shield on. There we go.
The amount of times I've done this and messed it up,
I am armed with a
Oh.
shield and a cooked rabbit.
probably for the best.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to line yourself up to the placement, I can click the lever for you and at least alleviate that stress point
Okay,
of
yeah, we
having
can
to
do that.
switch position.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Looks pretty funny from this side.
I know this has got to be awkward.
Okay, you're in position. Are you pointed at where you need to be pointed at?
Yep, I'm ready.
And flick.
Okay, and I think that worked. We did it.
Oh, dude! First
Hey,
try.
look at that. Look at that.
Oh, it's a
Absolutely
thing, it's a thing of
goated.
beauty.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh man, dude, I think everyone has been. I think people
This is gonna
are
make-
ready to start traveling a little bit further out.
Yeah, this is gonna make transportation so much easier now.
Oh yes. So it's always good, and we're gonna have to make sure everyone knows, like, anything you build on this nether roof, make sure
Needs to
every
be
block is
non-spawn.
spawn-proof, because we don't want gas forming and blowing up our
Yeah.
stuff. There we go, and just right there, line of trapdoors
This
will do
portal
it.
looks a little awkward.
It does. It looks a little. We probably should have made it just a little bit taller to match the width, but
You know what? I've got the obsidian. I'm doing it.
yeah, let's do that.
Might as well.
It's a widescreen portal.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, you didn't leave. You should still have that flint and steel.
Yeah. Here, go pose next to your portal there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna take a little.
Look like a kid standing next to his dad holding a fish.
That's right, exactly. Nice, got it.
All right.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little trip with Lane to build the nether roof portal. I think that's going to help the server out quite a bit with folks getting up there to build farms and be able to get to other parts of the map a little bit easier. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. As you can see, this pile of pumpkins here in the marketplace has gotten even bigger. And something showed up here, something called Sweet Resistance and a pumpkin pie. And also another one up at the top here that says the resistance is here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this thing, but it sounds kind of sus to me. So I'm going to take this here for evidence. I think someone might be playing me for a fool. So as I was saying, thanks again for stopping by and spending a few minutes of your day with me. I really do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun this episode, and I'm looking forward to investigating this pumpkin invasion and coming to some conclusions of that in the next couple episodes. So thanks again, and until next time, you take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.